October 7th, 2017 is today. What's up, guys? And hashtag let's talk number 9. Let's talk about crime. Yeah, crime, because I've got a lot to talk about. Right now it's 23:30. Sorry, the laptop's over there. It's 23:30. This is such a rushed video right now. You know, this is rushed. 23:32. So, alright, Rabbit. So tonight, I was in the local town because it's a Saturday night. Not out drinking or anything. Just walking about, really. And sorry, I just want to stand up. I don't know. I just feel impatient, really. So I was with my brother, of course, Harry. People come up and ask us for drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't even smoke. And next thing you know, I'm being threatened with weapons. And then I'm mugged, stolen, robbed. I don't have the money I had anymore, okay? The guy, there's 4 people, right? You gotta listen to this. There's 4 people, 2 girls, 2 boys. They were around teenagers. I don't know if teenagers is the right word. Not like 13, 14. No, older than that. Anyway, so they were just being cunts, right? They said, the kid with the weapon said, take 1 step forward and I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna cut your neck open. Which is fair enough. So I took my step forward and I went, you won't fucking touch me. You know, I'm standing up for my rights, and you'll realise in a second why me out of all people, why I'm standing up for my rights. You want to hear this? Stay tuned if you want to hear why I stood up for my rights. Lots of threatening people. They're like, why would you fucking stand up to me? It's like, you just robbed me in front of these people, and you know what? No one did anything. I live in a village, not a village, a town, really. It's not a safe town, let's just say that, okay? And do you want to hear the worst bit? You know, after I went away, called the police, and then, you know, spoke to the police and did some statements. Do you want to hear the worst? Hang on. Do you want to hear the worst bit about all of this? The absolute worst bit. It's not the first time. It's not even the first time in the past month. It's not the first time in the past month. You know, it's happened enough. I've lost so much money to mugging. Do you know what? I'm going to be honest, mate. It's not even the first time in the past 7 days. It's the second time in the past 7 days. Literally happened. From the last one happened almost a week to the minute apart, because it also happened on a Saturday night last week. Yeah, on the 1st of October, I think it was. What can you do, I guess? What can you do? Sorry, I'm just really, like, all over the place. Not all over the place, but sorry, I'm really watching this right now. It's just, of course, this is a rushed video right now, but what can I just wanted to get my point out about crime, that it's an awful thing that people go through. The last one that happened last week, I didn't report. I probably should have reported it. I didn't report it because of my anxiety, okay? And they're fucking kids, and I'm gonna be frankly honest, mate. Actually, no, I'm not gonna be honest, because if I tell you some shit, no, it's not your business, it's my business, what I do, what happens in these situations. I don't really want to go into the fact that I, at 18 years old, have been not only robbed in the past 2 weeks, but this town I live in, it's not uncommon. My brothers, no, never happened to them. You know, why? I hate this place so much. I was literally researching earlier the safest place in England to live, because I absolutely hate it here. My hair is so awful. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about this. you know, look at that. Look at that. Do you know what that's called? A retracting hairline. Yep. So, ow. I've been mugged. I've been robbed. Twice in a week. In the same town, a few steps apart from each other, by two separate gangs of people. The first time, I was held down and things were ripped out of my pockets. Phone almost taken. Luckily they dropped when they ran. Second time, I stood up for myself. If I had some knuckle dusters or something, I would have punched the fuckers out. But I didn't. I stood up for my rights. My human rights, which seem to go amiss these days. And that's awful. That's awful that human rights go amiss. That, oh, let's just go steal off him. Why? Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not the tallest person about. I am 5'7.5", going on 5'8". Will I ever reach 5'8"? I don't know. I'm 18 years old now. The crime is absolutely horrific. I live south of London, not South London, south of London. Okay, I'm on the coast. It's a dodgy area. Well, it's not a dodgy area. That's the thing. I was born and not born, but I was raised because I was born in a hospital. Yeah, I was raised for the, you know, my childhood in a very, very safe village, and I don't live there anymore. And I haven't had a safe home in the past 2 years. And I've been living in my car in this place, this area, right? I've literally lost more money than I've spent being mugged, being robbed. And I promise you guys, I'm being truthful with all of this. You know, Harry, my brother, he was there. My friend, my brother, whatever you want to call him. He was there. He did witness this. And yeah, you know, he's got a fiance. And she was like, yeah, you're not getting involved in any violence. Because, yeah, the fact that someone has to tell their partner, don't get involved in violence, because it happens that often. Even if it's just abuse yelled in the streets, it happens that often around here. It's unfucking believable. And yeah, I don't like talking about my personal... I talk a lot about my personal business. What have I got round here? Really, what have I got? Sorry, let's just... This was the mess on the floor, which I cleared up. So, what have I actually got round here? Well, I have a mother who lives in the area who I don't talk to. And when I called her up to tell her about the mugging, because I was like, let's just hear her response. So you had money then? Yeah, did. So you could have bought a belt, because I don't have a belt. I'm using extension cables as a belt. Right? My sister, who doesn't live in the area anymore but hates my guts. My brothers, who don't get on with me. You know, my dad, who wants me out. I live in my car a lot of the time. I don't have any other family. Sorry, if I keep pausing, my throat is actually swollen, so it does hurt to talk, and then I've got to, because it's just something I've got to deal with at the moment. I've got all this medication spray stuff down there. Yay. Some numbing stuff as well. So, I have nothing around here for me. I'm not in education. I don't have a job. I'm trying to get a job. And then, you know, on the other side of the world, in a country called Canada, if you haven't heard it, it's this little country known as the second biggest country in the world. And for me, I don't see any crime there. People say the grass is always greener elsewhere, or grass is never greener, or whatever. So, you know, I've got family out there who I've met a handful of times in my life. Some of them I've only met once, but their life just seems to be happier, healthier, and more positive. Let me just touch my laptop. There we go. Their lives just seem to be happier, healthier, and more positive. And then I'm here getting robbed, sleeping in my car. They don't know I sleep in my car. sleeping in my car, and you know, my own friends are homeless. They live in a B&B, at least they're priority. The government haven't made me a priority, so they'd rather me sleep on the street than be safe because I'm not a woman. Bet you didn't know that. No, you didn't. So I've got a rabbit to look after, which I fucking love the rabbit. You know, I've been looking to move into Spain, but I want to be safe. I'm in a bit of a weird mood at the moment after what's happened today, but I do want to be safe. There's safety has always been a key of mine. My children, when I have them, will be safe. Currently, I am not safe. I don't sleep safe. I don't live safe. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't want to live around here anymore. I don't want to live here. I just want to go somewhere else. I hate England. I hate this country with a passion. Edinburgh is one of the safest cities in England. Don't know how. Glasgow is. And Glasgow, I've been to Glasgow. I've driven there and back in a day. And I live the furthest possible point away from it. So it's not the best. But you know, I didn't think that was safe. Apparently it's one of the safest. You know, I've just heard things from about Glasgow, and you know, can't be stereotypical. I've only visited there once. Wales is safe, yes, probably because it's all fields. Devon's safe. Was it? Buckinghamshire seems to be safe. Where else in England? Well, I live in Scum. I'm not Scum. I don't even like. I understand that my accent has slowly been turning to this areas, which I dislike. I do like talking posh. People do point that out. They're like, you pronounce your T's? I don't even do that. When I say computer, pronounce your T's, please. You know, I wouldn't say I'm posh. Far from it. I don't live a posh lifestyle. My parents aren't posh. My dad's... is he well spoken? Yeah. My brothers aren't because they were grown up in this area, and my sister's become an Essex girl. But me... I'm sorry, you know, it's almost midnight. I've just experienced crime more than once in the past week. And it's just getting on my nerves. I just don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do life. It's not that, you know, it's this. I want safety, as I've said, and yeah, that's all I can really say. You know, I've said enough, really. Oh, I want safety, and do you know what else I want? I don't want a retracting hairline, which I'm pointing that out because I would never point that in my videos, because oh, my hair, oh, I hate this, I hate this side of my head. The hair's just wrong, but you can see there. Look, the hairline's all the way back there, and then this side, the hairline, it's not, you know, it's going back in there. But literally, look at that. It's right back, like, if I do my head, it's like right back in here. You know, I can't really do anything about that. I want to sort out my hair, and I just want safety. I'm not gonna cry because I'm not a child. I'm just in a depressed mood, but you know, someone with anxiety, depression, and OCD, and Asperger's, and God knows what else under the sun these days. They're labels. I disagree with labels, but with symptoms of those, someone who can't even feel sympathy or empathy half the time, feel shit. Okay, my throat's very swollen and it really hurts to talk. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. If you want to see more videos about crime, I could talk about a lot more crime stories. If you want me to go into more detail, because I only really skimmed over the surface about being threatened to be killed because we don't have drugs. Yeah, that's only the start. Yeah. So, bye.
The warmth of your love's like the warmth from the sun, and this will be our year. Took a long time to come.
Don't let go of my hand now, the darkness has gone. This will be our year, took a long time to come.
And I won't forget the way you held me up when I was down. And I won't forget the way you said it'll be alright. You give me faith to go on. Now we're there, and we've only just begun.